Jackie was heartbroken.
I have killed it.
He wept, but then he thought he heard a strange little voice.
Don't cry, Jackie.
The voice said,
I'm okay.
Jackie blinked. Suddenly it seemed to him that his rag ball was back in one piece again, and it was talking to him.
My name is Rags.
The ball seemed to say,
I'd like to be your best friend.
Jackie knew that his rag ball was really in little bits and pieces and that it couldn't talk. And of course he knew that your best friend is yourself. When Jackie thought he was listening to Rags, he was really listening to his own thoughts.
Well, Rags,
Jackie said.
I can't think of a better friend to have.
With that, Jackie went home. He pretended that Rags went along with him. As Jackie grew up, he liked to think that Rags went everywhere with him. Rags went along to help him on his jobs. Rags was with him when he practiced his favorite sports. When he practiced so much that his whole body ached, Rags always whispered good things to Jackie.
Have courage, Jackie, and nothing can stop you.
Rags seemed to say.
Remember that having courage is doing things that are hard to do, even things that you're afraid to do. Do you remember the Pepper Street Gang?
Asked Rags once. Jackie remembered well the boys he had known near his home on Pepper Street.
Remember how easy it would have been to stay with the gang.
Rags said.
And if you had stayed, you might now be stealing and lying like some of the others. But if you had done what was easy, then you'd probably be in big trouble.
Jackie nodded.
It was hard to leave the gang.
He admitted. Rags added quickly.
It took courage for you to leave, but I'm glad you did.
Jackie felt good. It was great to be together with Rags. When Jackie was older, he went to college at the University of California at Los Angeles, where he became a star athlete. He was the first person in the history of the school to win sports awards in basketball, football, baseball, and track, all in the same year.
What a great athlete,
said the fans who watched Jackie play. One person who always rooted for Jackie was a girl named Rachel. Jackie really liked Rachel, but he liked her so much that he asked her to be his girlfriend. But not everyone cheered for Jackie. Some people tried to bully him because he was black. They called him a troublemaker when he got angry and stood up to them.
Don't you know blacks shouldn't talk back?
Sneered one man.
Don't you know I'm a person, just like you?
Replied Jackie angrily.
I will say what I want, and I'll do what I think is right.
Rachel was proud of Jackie when he spoke up this way.
But Jackie tried not to worry when people said cruel things to him. He had more serious problems.
I'm going to have to quit school.
He told Rags one day.
Quit school.
Cried Rags.
You can't. It's too important.
I know, but my mother just can't afford to keep me in school.
Said Jackie.
I have to get a job.
If you were a terrific athlete like Jackie, what kind of a job would you get? That's right. You'd probably get a job in sports. Jackie began getting paid to play professional football. He was a very, very good player. But he didn't stay with the football team long. Do you know why? Jackie quit football in order to join the army. Like most people, Jackie didn't want to go to war. But the United States had declared war and Jackie wanted to help his country. He was a good soldier, but he found a lot of unfairness even in the army. One day when he wanted to ride on a bus, he found out how unfair some people could be. Something happened that was very common in those days. Do you have any idea what it was? After Jackie got on the bus and sat down, the bus driver yelled at him.
Hey, black man,
he said.
Get to the back of the bus where you belong.
I will not,
said Jackie.
I'll sit up front just like anybody else.
And Jackie stayed in the front of the bus, not budging from where he had sat. Some of the passengers didn't like this. They felt that only white people were good enough to sit up front. They even tried to get Jackie in trouble, but he had the courage to do what he knew was right.
Attaboy, Jackie.
Cried Rags.
I'm proud of you.
Jackie was proud too, and he was glad when the whole thing finally turned out all right. But deep down inside, he was sad.
How can some people be so unfair to other people?
He whispered to Rags. After Jackie's rag ball split apart, he felt heartbroken. But then, something magical seemed to happen. He imagined the ball talking to him. The ball, named Rags, told Jackie that it wanted to be his best friend. Jackie knew the ball wasn't really talking, but he realized that sometimes our own thoughts help guide us when we listen closely. As Jackie grew up, Rags stayed with him, always reminding him to be brave and not never give up. Rags encouraged Jackie through tough times, like when Jackie had to leave school because his family couldn't afford it anymore. He didn't want to stop learning, but Jackie had to get a job to help his family. Still, Rags was there, reminding him to keep his dreams alive. Jackie faced even more challenges when he joined the army. He wanted to serve his country, but he also found a lot of unfairness in the army. One day, when Jackie wanted to ride on a bus, he was told to sit at the back because of his skin color. But Jackie refused to give in. He sat at the front of the bus and stayed strong. Even when others tried to put him in trouble, Jackie knew what was right, and he had the courage to stand up against what was wrong. Jackie's story shows us that real courage means doing the right thing, even when it's hard or unfair. With that courage, Jackie became a great athlete and a person who stood up for justice. But Jackie's journey isn't over yet. What do you think will happen next as he continues to face new challenges? Let's find out.